Hello and welcome to the Boys Upstairs Show. This is a week unlike any other, a tradition unlike any other. We have a lot of special guests on the show today. Ryan Postman coming from Michigan.
What's good?
And then we have Nadia coming from Los Angeles, California as well. What's up?
What's up? Not much.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and start off with like the golfer that everybody's thinking about. Tiger hasn't played in almost 18 months. He's plus 108 to make the cut.
Honestly, do not think he will make the cut.
Damn.
I know. I really want him to. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think his back is going to act up when was his accident? Like over a year
and a half ago? A year ago?
I know he's like pretty much recovered, but I don't think he's going to make the cut.
Tiger loves to have moments like these where no one thinks there's a chance and he's going to win. And it just, like I'm not saying he's going to win, but making the cut, I feel like at plus money, not only do you want to root for that like naturally, but if it happens, you get to make money. So I feel like that's just an obvious bet to place. Even if it doesn't hit, I mean, I wouldn't put crazy amount of units on it, but put a sprinkle on it. And if it hits, you feel good. And he made the cut. So what prop bets do you guys like the most?
I'll give you the walk of the week. It's minus 125, but there to be an ace on hole number 16. That Sunday pin location, there is an ace. I don't remember the last time there wasn't. I don't know if there was one last year or not.
It was.
But there's going to be an ace on
Tommy
Sunday.
Fleetwood.
Yeah, there's going to be an ace there. I think that's easy money.
Usually there's like an Eagles over under each round, and it's like 6.5. Second round, usually there's a lot of Eagles because they have the pins and easier spots on the par 5. And like 13, Bryson DeChambeau can almost drive. So
I will just go ahead and throw a prop in here. I think best English player, Tyrell Hatton. Just a little information. I've been absorbing golf information all day. He's the number 18th golfer in the world right now. He's the number 1 putter on tour. 5 straight top 25s on tour and finished 18th last year. So I like him at plus 380 to finish top 20 and best English player. But right now he's second for best English player. And I just think that at plus 380, that's just good money. And this is all about just putting a lot of bets down for Masters Week. So
it seems like this tournament's always very close. I think Tiger's the last one that really ran away with it. So I like one stroke at plus 250.
Yeah, I remember that last year, wishing I would have took that. That's a good one.
DJ won by 5 shots in the November Masters.
Yeah, that's not the Masters. That was a different tournament.
That's true.
That one doesn't count.
The last 3 besides that one have been 1-shot tournaments. The last one that wasn't a 1-shot besides that one was Danny Willett.
Oh, Danny.
That was
Danny.
I think the Masters is due for an absolute no name to win again.
Yeah.
I mean, that was last year.
It's like once every 5 years you get a no-namer.
Oh no, Matsuyama's been up there before. I mean, I think he finished top 20 when he was an amateur. So
a lot of times though, you get the no-namers and then all of a sudden they become stars. So you kind of forget that they were nobody when they won.
Yeah.
Except Danny Willett, he sucks now either way.
I don't think Danny Willett's on the tour anymore.
Oh, well, he's a European tour guy anyway.
I'll just throw this one out here too. Plus money. John Rahm top 10 finish. He's been in the top 10 the last 4 Masters in a row. He's the favorite to win the whole thing. I'm not saying that, but I am saying top 10 at plus money when he's literally been in the top 10 4 years in a row. That's just free money, I think.
While we're at top 10s, I got 3 of them. One of them is Justin Thomas top 10. I feel like he always sneaks his way in. He's plus 140, which isn't great value for plus 10 or top 10. And then Sam Burns and Paul Casey are both plus 400 and plus 450 to make top 10. Paul Casey is an Augusta legend. For some reason, I don't know why he just tears up that course every time he goes there.
He'll play really good for 3 rounds.
Yeah, 54 holes has always gotten him. And Sam Burns has been playing great lately too. That's basically all I have to say on him, but I feel like he could have a little bit of a party there.
Make my case for Rory top 10. As I mentioned, most top 10 finishes over the last 10 years. Rory has 6 of the last 10 Masters. He finished in the top 10. DJ, Spieth, and Rose are next with 5. Again, the man, he does come up short. People like to shit on him because he's not getting it done. We have to realize like he's not getting it done because everybody expects the best. Like everybody expects him to win every year. So when he comes up a little short, to discredit him a little bit. Again, easy bet, top 10. Also, make another point. Rory missed the cut last week. Doesn't happen very often. It's actually only happened 6 times since 2018. The results from those from the round after that missed cut are won the tournament, tied for 12th, won the tournament, tied for 4th, tied for 6th, won the tournament. All I'm saying is the patterns are pointing towards Rory top 10.
Those are some good analytics.
And the boys in Florida have their chance to shine now.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to chime in.
Listen, it's golf. It's the Masters. All bets need to be said with golf commentary voices.
How tight is that shirt on your arms right now?
I need to hear the grass grow. I purchased it when I was before I could drive. So LA Fitness will get you right with the bicep curls. We must put that out there. Just kidding. It's the Masters. Let's get active. Here's the deal. You want a good bet? Jordan Spieth, round 1 leader plus 2,900.
Holy shit.
I think he's going to come out guns blazing. I don't think he's going to win. I love what Nadia said. She literally read my mind. I hate betting chalk with golf.
Yep.
But I think it's John Rahm's year. I think he's going to win. He opened it like back in like October, like when they first had these odds. He was like plus 850 to win the Masters. Now he's plus 1,300. You could say, well, he's playing bad. He's not putting very well. I think that this is Vegas giving us a gift with even better value. I think he's going to win. Now, the Masters is not golf. It is a tradition unlike any other. But because I don't really watch golf, I text all my friends who do watch golf and ask for some advice. And the name that almost all of them have said is Colin Morikawa, or Kawa, however the hell you pronounce his name. I like him top 5, not 10. Top 5. I think he's going to do great. So Rahm to win, Spieth leader after round 1, Morikawa top 5. I like Brooks Koepka top. Actually, no, fuck that. He's I was going to say top 20, but he's minus 150. And even I don't believe that, even though I like him.
Morikawa is plus 410 for top 5. By the way.
For top 5, yes. 410. I should have said that. I also like Scotty Scheffler to get himself in the top 10. He's plus 140 there.
Yeah, I'll jump on that with you, Jake. In his last 2 Masters, Scotty Scheffler 18th and 19th. So that's top 20, obviously. Top 10, though. He's number 1 golfer in the world right now. And 3 wins in his last 5 events.
Hey, Sean's ready. Sean's ready to unleash.
Can you hear me, guys? Eric Van Ruye. Remember the name. He is plus 20,000 to win. He has the best handlebar mustache on the tour. He has major anger issues, and
You're an idiot.
I know nothing else about him, but I think he's gonna win.
Blew up the tee box at the PGA Championship because he threw one in the water. He almost killed the cameraman.
Eric Van Ruyen. Yeah.
So you're taking him outright to win?
Yeah.
Plus 21,000.
Wait, Sean, he's shaving the handlebar.
He wins the Masters.
Cam Smith to win. He won the Players this year. He, I think, tied the Masters like best final round score 2 years ago in the November one. So he's played there a couple of times. He's played pretty well. I like Xander top 10 plus 200. He was leading until 16 when he triple bogeyed, threw one in the water. I like Will Zalatoris too. Just a good story all around. That guy's got to come around eventually. I got him top 10 plus 300.
Good kid too.
Yeah, I can't complain about him.
Good guy.
Jaco Niemann, the guy that won Riviera this year.
Joaquin.
Short game. I got him top 5 at plus 1,000. He's a young guy. I think this is only his 2nd time playing the Masters, so we'll have to see. But I think that's pretty good value for a guy who won a pretty big tournament this year. And then I'm also going to throw out my guy Bernhard Langer.
Yes.
Bernhard Langer.
Plus 10, the greatest value of all time. He is usually in the top 5 in the tournament.
The long putter.
$1 to win 1,000. That's what we're saying.
That's to win?
That's to win.
Okay.
$1.
My
Yeah,
dark
we should also say the amounts of money that we're putting on this. So like, like what's a long shot.
I haven't really decided that yet.
So
Yeah,
Anthony's going
$1
$1 on whatever the hell the guy.
on Bernhard. Got it.
On Bernhard Langer.
I have a South Korean prop bet.
Go ahead.
Si Woo Kim, best
Yep,
South
I like
Korean.
that. I was looking at
Plus
that.
125.
Sung J.M. is kind of hot.
Sung Jae was like plus 12 last year. I put money on him last year and he disappointed me.
Yeah, Siwoo Kim did better last year.
Yeah,
Siwoo's been irrelevant since he won the Players, which was
Sam actually watches golf.
All that
that
matters
matters. Cool
is that
name.
he's
Who's
better
gonna
than the
win the
others.
bet? Me. Thank you.
I've been watching like all season, but yeah, everyone everyone hated when I texted earlier, Patrick Cantlay.
Boo.
And I know people hate him because he's like boring as shit to watch and he has like no flair or anything. And he's very slow. He is almost slower than Bryson DeChambeau, but he's plus 2,000 and he has played some of the best golf I've seen in a while. The dude is tough as nails. He just goes out there and scores. It's ridiculous. He made a huge run last year and I think he's got a huge shot at winning this. And I also have Schauffele Xander to lead after round one, plus 2,500. Because Xander likes Augusta. I like Augusta. I like Xander. So why not? And picking the first round leader is always a tough one because especially when they go off during the day, because the better scores at the Masters tend to come in the morning, kind of wet out there. Everybody's getting harder. I'm not sure exactly when Xander's going to go off. I don't even know if they released the groups yet, but I'd like him to go low here. Plus 1,000 is the course record to be broken, which I think is, I looked at the weather. It's going to be moist. The Thursday morning, the course is going to be pretty playable. It's, I think guys will be pin hunting, going for shots. I could see a 62 happening on Thursday, especially because the conditions look like they're going to be a little tougher throughout the weekend.
I like that. Mark Leishman, top 20.
Yes.
Finished top 20 or better in 3 of the last 4, and that's plus 190. So I just like that value. You try to hunt for value. If he's finished 3 of the last 4 top 20, probably going to do it again.
What about my boy Bubba? We gonna put anything on Bubba?
No, I hate Bubba. Okay, simply put, I think that it's Rahm's year. He's come close in previous years, and I really just think he's been playing well recently. And whether or not it's going to be an American to win this year, I honestly don't think it's going to be the case. I think Rahm's got it in the bag. And honestly, I agree what Sam had to say with Cantlay. I think he'll sneak up in there. He's like a pretty, like he's boring to watch, but he's a pretty safe player.
He always sneaks out of nowhere too.
Yeah, he always just comes in there. I mean, he's never really shown on screen because like no one really wants to watch him, but I think he'll make his way up, maybe in like the top 10, top 20.
I have a proposition for Postman here.
What's that, Jake?
That I might be willing to put financial incentive on if Kansas wins tonight. So come back to me in 24 hours. Tournament match betting. So it's just 2 guys. You got to pick one or the other. Brooks Koepka or Rory McIlroy?
Rory.
Koepka's, let me finish. Koepka's plus 120, Rory's minus 152. Give me Brooks.
Give me Brooks as well.
Give me Brooks.
I'll take it. Let's go.
Give me Brooks.
Let's take it.
Postman, we'll check in on the finances once the Kansas game ends, but I will bookmark this conversation for later.
I can't call my wife in an emergency, but no, you can go and bring Dude Perfect out there. Just having those guys on the course itself is a disgrace to the game of golf.
Sam, how's your wife been, by the way?
Don't want to talk about it. She left me.
That's why I needed the phone call because he couldn't get to her because he was playing.
Exactly.
Wait, can we let Scott talk? I want him to drop us some knowledge about these Irish golfers.
You can give us your expertise on this. So it's a special bet of just British and Irish players. Out of these players, Rory's the favorite, plus 280, Shane Lowry, plus 550, Matthew Fitzpatrick, plus 600. Who do you think out of those guys?
Is Justin Rose not on that?
He's plus 1,000.
Justin Rose, I think, finished top 10 last year.
In fact check. But Scott, what are your thoughts on the Irish and the British?
I like Shane Lowry. I like him to take it. I don't know.
I think he might be the only Irish guy in the tournament.
The way he just said Shane Lowry's name is gonna make me put money on him. Shane Lowry. I'm betting on him. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna I'm gonna sprinkle a little money on him now.
There we go.
There's that video of Shane Lowry singing in the pub that he's a guy you want to root for.
He is one of the boys. So yeah, let's get that. I mean, let's send him some T-Bus merch. I'm sure he'd actually wear it as well. He feels like that kind of guy. He's just a cool dude. So I'm gonna roll with Lowry on this one. But yeah, good odds. I know he's 28-1 on Irish odds, but you guys do your pluses and all that sort of shebang. So
just so you know, Tone, Justin Rose finished 7th last year.
He did. I'm looking at the transcripts.
I watched this tournament from start at 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thursday through Sunday because I was in quarantine. I know what happened.
Yeah.
In my conversations with the Jake Lewis earlier today and talking about who we think is going to win, I made a point, and I think that it's really important, and that's the Masters winners tend to be on hot streaks when they win. And I have some data to back that up. And then at the end of it, I'll give you my pick, which I mentioned earlier. But 2021 Masters, actually one of the lower ones in terms of the hot streak. Hideki Matsuyama, round before the Masters tournament, finished second and then finished 2 top 25s. DJ in 2020, his previous tournaments, second, sixth, first, second, first. Tiger, 2 top 15s in his previous 3. Patrick Reed, 2 top 10s and 1 top 25. Danny Willett in 2017 had 2 top 5. Danny Willett had 2 top 5s going into the Masters. And you had Jordan Spieth, who had a win and a second in the previous 2. And then you had Bubba, who had 2 top 5s again. It's just the point is showing that people that are playing hot going into the tournament are the ones that are going to win. And for that reason, I'm going to go with Scotty Scheffler. Obviously, Rahm is the favorite, and he probably should be the favorite. But Scotty Scheffler's won 3 of his last 5 starts. And that's something to note, especially in a course that demands complete perfection and concentration. And that's why Scotty Scheffler is going to win. He's playing hot. He's playing his best possible golf, and he's the best golfer in the world right now. Doesn't matter if he ends the best golfer in the world at the end of the year, but right now, that's what he is, and that's why he's going to win.
He's putting better than Rahm too, which is important.
You got to be consistent on the fairways. You got to hit fairways. You got to 2-putt, and you got to make birdies.
You got a 2-putt. I think is the biggest part.
Yeah.
A name that I'm just going to throw out there. I don't know if I can pick a winner, but if I were to pick a winner right now, great value. As Tone alluded to earlier, Xander Schauffele, third after he triple bogeyed on 16 last year, second in 2019 to Tiger. I just feel like if anybody has that, yeah, exactly. If anybody has that little extra motivation, little extra reason to be angry, it's him. He shit the bed last year when everyone was watching. And in 2019, he came second to Tiger, which was a story where everybody wanted Tiger to win. So everyone was rooting against him. So it's like, he just has that little bit of motivation that I like. And he's a great golfer, finished top 3 twice the last 3 years. So, I mean, that's
playing angry at Augusta isn't going to get you far. You got to be patient.
I mean, angry is a one way to look at it. More motivated is another way to look at it. But he's plus 2,400 to win, which is obviously a tremendous value. So just to take a flyer on that, I like that one.
I picked Cameron Smith, but based off of Postman's data that he cooked up, I'll go through my boy Cam Smith's last 8 events or 7. So CJ Cup, he finished 9th. Houston Open 15th. RSM Classic finished 4th. He won the Century Tournament of Champions, missed the cut in the second event, finished 33rd at the Riviera, and then he won the Players and hasn't played since. So, I mean, that's 2 wins and 3 top 15s, I guess you look at it.
So you're saying he's hot?
I'm saying he's hot. He's taking some time off.
He hasn't played since the Players?
No. Well, my thing is, I don't know. He might not be a full-time PGA player. He might just be European.
He's on Euro, but he's been playing PGA more lately.
Yeah, he's plus 1,600. That's my pick.
I'll be honest, I don't watch golf as much as some of the other members of this beautiful panel here, but I pay attention to how they've played recently at the Masters. Because like I said, this is not golf. It's something just entirely more beautiful and great and just, I love it. The trees at Amen Corner. I cannot fucking wait, Sean. I am excited. John Rahm, the last 4 times, top 10. He's due. He's due. What are you doing? Control yourself. Listen, John Rahm is due. I know it's boring to bet on the favorite, but I really think it's his year. I mentioned earlier Scotty Scheffler. I can't remember what I said, top 10 or top 5, but Postman just preached me into top 5. So let me Scotty Scheffler, top 5 plus 300. I'll just throw that in there. But yes, I think it's Rahm's year. I think he's going to putt well enough, consistent with the fairways. The fairways are narrow. You got to have consistent driving. And that's what I think John Rahm's going to do. And you want to know what? I don't even know. I'm not sure if there's a prop bet to do this, but the winning score will be minus 14. I need to hear his name again.
Eric Van Rouye.
I really hope that happens. I actually do. I'm praying for you. I am.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Enjoy this week. Starts Thursday. Goes through Sunday. Awesome week. Awesome vibes. I'm so pumped. Golf is here. Like and subscribe.
Thank you, everybody, for having me.